Jim Turner had been a long haul truck driver for over a decade, navigating the back roads and highways of America. The thrill of the open road was his life, but it was also a life filled with stories, some ordinary, some chilling. This particular night, as he rolled down Interstate 70, the air thick with the scent of rain soaked asphalt, he felt an unsettling vibe settle around him. It was just past midnight, and Jim had a long way to go before he could rest. The truck's headlights sliced through the darkness, illuminating patches of the road ahead, while the radio played a low hum of country music. The rhythmic thrum of the engine became a comforting backdrop to his thoughts, but an inexplicable sense of dread gnawed at him. As he passed a rest area, the dimly lit parking lot looked inviting. He contemplated stopping for a quick break, maybe some coffee. But something held him back, a feeling he couldn't shake. He continued driving, pushing through the fatigue. About an hour later, as the rain began to fall, the radio sputtered and died. Jim cursed under his breath, fiddling with the knobs. He needed the distraction, but the silence was deafening. The rhythmic rain on the windshield only amplified his sense of isolation. Suddenly, the lights of a car appeared in his rearview mirror, drawing closer. The car pulled up beside him, a sleek black sedan, its windows tinted dark. Jim could make out a shadowy figure behind the wheel, glancing over at him. A strange unease washed over him as the car lingered, matching his speed. Then, without warning, it surged ahead, disappearing into the night. He shook his head, dismissing it as a trick of the mind. A couple of minutes later, however, a shiver ran down his spine. A flicker of headlights caught his eye again. The same black sedan was back, this time dangerously close, tailgating him. Jim pressed the accelerator, trying to increase the distance, but the car stayed on his tail, relentless. A flash of panic bubbled in his chest. He took an exit, hoping to lose the car in the maze of back roads, but the sedan followed him off the highway. The rain intensified, blurring his vision. He tried to focus on the road, but the sedan's headlights were blinding. As he turned a corner, Jim's truck skidded slightly on the slick pavement. He could hear the tires screeching, and his heart raced. Just as he thought he'd shaken the car, he caught a glimpse of it again, barreling down the road, more aggressive than before. Desperation took hold. He floored the gas pedal, the truck roaring to life. He could see the entrance to a small diner up ahead, its neon sign flickering like a beacon. If he could just make it there, maybe he could lose the car in the parking lot. He burst into the diner's lot, tires screeching as he slammed to a stop. The rain poured down, creating a cacophony against the metal of the truck. He jumped out, scanning for any sign of the sedan. His heart pounded in his ears apace.